Good morning, everybody. This is Bella. You guys said you wanted to see more about Bella, and so I'll film her more often once in a while here in the kitchen. Today I'm making my morning oatmeal. So I'm starting off with just a bit of water in here and some soy milk. I use this kind of soy milk, just whatever's available. The plain unsweetened kind is the kind I use. So I heat that up. And then what I do is I add some oats. Now remember, I am not a chef. I'm not claiming to be a chef. I am simply a regular person who became vegan, and I just cook whatever I feel like cooking. And I often try to add as much variety as I can, as much healthy food as I can. And I kind of wing it. So you can see here that I've added some oats and I've added some soy milk, like I said. And typically what happens is I end up adding too much dry stuff. So I keep the soy milk handy and I keep adding to it, because as this oats get wet and cooked, they take up more space. And of course I always add chia seeds. These are ground up ahead of time. I just dump a bunch in there. And I also add some flax seeds. Now, you should be eating flax seeds and chia seeds every single day, and be generous. And you could add flax seeds to anything that you want, really. You can add them to just about any kind of stew, and make sure you stir that. Now, I don't have a very good stove. I have one that has like either things are boiling over or it's off completely. So I got to get myself a new stove one day, but of course I don't want to throw a perfectly good stove in a landfill. So I use what we have. Right? Right, Bella? Now, Bella absolutely loves these treats here. These are from this company called Vegan, and they are dehydrated, crunchy sweet potatoes with nutritional yeast. So Bella, you want one of these? You can sit up if you want. Come, it's all right. Good girl. Everybody loves to see Bella. There you go, you can have a little treat. Bella has been vegan since August 2017, and she's perfectly healthy. We're gonna be taking her for another walk soon. Let's give this another stir. So what we have in here is oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, and soy milk. So far, that is 4 vegan ingredients. So let's add a bit more of this. Now, to make it sweet, I add bananas, and I also add this here. This is ground up dates. So I put them in a blender, and I always keep this in my fridge. I call it date jam. And I pour that in here. That makes it really sweet, naturally sweet. So that's our 5th vegan ingredient. I also add some cinnamon, and I'm generous with that too. So I think that's 6. Oh yeah, and all our bananas. So let's put our bananas in here. Then I'm gonna grind those up with my masher, mash them up. There we go. And that gives it another extra level of sweetness as well. And of course, bananas have potassium in them. So remember, we're going for as much variety as we can in our meals. You're better off to eat a large variety and little bits of each kind of food than you are to have only a couple of those, as they call, power foods, and just eat like large amounts of them. It's much better to eat a variety. So let's let that sit there for a bit. You can see it's getting pretty thick. And then I add apples. I love different fruits in my food. Guys, what are we up to? I lost track. Is that 8 now? Let's pretend this is 8. And let's see. Oh yeah, I got another banana there. Let's add these apples. Nice cubes. What do you say, Bella? You still watching and hanging out? You hoping that a piece of apple falls? Is that it? Here, I'll give you a piece of apple. You want some apple? There you go, sweetie. Okay. little more soy milk again. I like my oatmeal more on the thin side than the thick side. But of course, when you're making yours, you can do whatever you want. Do you like vanilla in your oatmeal? If you do, you can just add whatever vanilla you have around and use that. I prefer the pure. It's pure vanilla extract. Again, another vegan food. People don't really realize how much different vegan foods are available and how you can cram so many in. Like, I'd say that's the 9th vegan food in here. Now, what else have we got here? Well, we've got some nuts. I always like to add some walnuts in there as well to dump that. Whatever you feel like it. Maybe you like them a lot. Maybe you just like them a bit. And pumpkin seeds. Those are also good. These particular ones have already been toasted, so they have salt on them. So that means they're not as healthy. They're not as nutritious. But once in a while, a little bit of extra salt is not terrible for you. I'll finish that off. And, oh no, I'm so terrible with remembering. Is that number 11 now? Let's say that's 11. Let's say that we're next one we're going to go for. This here. This is going to be number 12. The 12th vegan food in our oatmeal. That in there. This is one thing that our little mice absolutely love. This is their favorite food. These are sunflower seeds. And have a look. You can see all the nutritional level. You can see that there's no cholesterol because vegan foods do not contain any cholesterol. We don't want cholesterol in our diet. It's healthier for us. Now remember, I am ethical for vegan reasons. I am vegan for ethical reasons, and so the fact that vegan food ends up being actually healthier for us is just a bonus. That is just a wonderful, incredible bonus that I realized only years later how much it is so nutritious good for our microbiome in our gut, and you have to feed the good bacteria in there. So that's it. Oh no, oh boy, another one. Raisins, of course. Let's add some raisins. Big scoop of raisins into here. Now remember, if you don't like raisins or you don't like whatever, you can change it up. You know, add whatever you want. You can add blueberries. You can add raspberries. You can add apricots. Anything you want to your oatmeal. The important thing is that you eat some every day. Now let's say you don't even like oats. It doesn't matter. You can put a whole bunch of different fruits into a smoothie. Again, what we're looking for here is simply variety. As much variety as possible. Bella, would you like a piece of banana? Want a piece of banana, sweetie? Do you like that? You do. Yeah. See, I don't film Bella that often because I don't like to use her as a prop. Because I don't think she's, a prop. She doesn't like it. For example, right now I'm talking to you guys, and she's frustrated because she doesn't know who I'm talking to. She doesn't understand the concept of a phone. And usually when I talk to her, I have like a kind of a baby voice. Oh, I love you, Bella. She's so good. You're a good girl. Hey, who am I talking to? It's so frustrating, eh, when Mommy's on the phone? Yeah. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Let's turn this down. And let's go over here and pour it into our bowl. So let's look at everything. Make sure we didn't forget anything. So we had sunflower seeds, oats. We had some pumpkin seeds. Hemp seeds! Guys, I forgot the hemp seeds. Okay, let's put those in too. Hemp seeds, again. Great source of protein. You get 12 grams of omegas 3 and 6 per serving, and 10 grams of protein per serving. So you can see how quickly the pot gets full. Often I'm cooking and I just keep adding and adding and adding, and then I have to change pots because I've completely underestimated how much food I'm making. Now, of course, this is going to be for my husband and I, and my mother-in-law who lives with us. She's 81, Rita. So we're making a whole pile of this. Yummy. Okay, so let's count again. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the Brazil nuts. Oh my God. That's going to be at the end. Okay, we're going to put those on as decoration at the end. So 8, 9, 10. We had the cinnamon, that was 11. We had some vanilla. You understand. You get the point. We have banana. We have apple. It's like, no, and of course here's some also good foods. These are figs. Now people often say that figs are not vegan, but that's not true. They say something about there's the part of a wasp in there or something, but it's not true. The fact of the matter is that we are not hurting any animals on purpose when we eat these. So they're perfectly fine. All right, so here is my delicious, super excited to eat this. This is gonna be yummy. Now because I only have one hand right now, I'm gonna have to scoop it up with a soup ladle. Let's make some space here. Let's get this in my bowl. What are you guys eating today? What kind of healthy foods do you incorporate in your day, every day? Now you can see there's nothing green in here. So at lunch is when I start to go into the veggies more. I have a lot of healthy veggies at lunch, like some kale and some broccoli. Those are really important. Some kohlrabi or some cauliflower. So they're a big portion. And what I do is, yeah, I kind of decorated. I kind of did a little scene here beforehand. You can do whatever you want, but I think it's fun to play with your foods. You know, you could just do whatever you want, put anything on here. If you're serving it to a friend, of course, it's kind of fun to make it pretty because it's just we do eat with our eyes. That's the honest truth, isn't it? We do. We eat with our eyes. So if it doesn't look good, it's often people say, "Oh, I don't eat that." But in actual fact, I'm beyond that now. I realize that so much of it is all in my head. So I will try anything, whether it looks good or not, because I realize that it's actually prejudicial to eat only what looks good, right? So there you go. That is going to be my vegan breakfast. I'm going to make a separate one for my sweetheart, hubby. And of course, I always have my mug with me to remind all of you that cow's milk is for baby cows. So do not drink cow's milk. Drink soy milk or oat milk instead. And I know you guys, you want to see Bella one more time. So let's see if Bella wants another one of these vegan treats here. Remember, you can go to vgrrr.com to get some vegan food. These are made in Montreal, and they also make vegan cat food. And yes, it is all perfectly healthy. Never mind what anyone says. It is absolutely healthy. Hey, Bella, want another one? There you go, precious. Because the company that makes this makes sure that they have all their ingredients checked with veterinarians. And of course, vegans would never want to hurt their animals because they love animals. So the whole point is that they just want no animal products, no artificial flavors or colors. And remember, this is just a treat. This is not the main thing that Bella eats. Bella eats another brand, which is just like regular dog food kibble, like you guys feed your dogs, except it is made only from plants. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it is That Vegan Teacher, Miss Katie. And thank you so much to my Patreon people, my patrons who have been supporting me, and everybody who has been asking me to write them vegan songs and everything. So I feel so blessed. I have such a wonderful gang of people who are supporting my work. It feels amazing. And I encourage all of you to join vegan Facebook groups if you feel like you're a bit lonely and you need some people, or you can join my Discord if you are an ethical vegan. And it is only for specific members, though, who are willing to show their faces. I do not want anyone in my Discord that I don't personally know. So if you send me a little video saying who you are, state your age, because I want to make sure that I'm talking to people that are 18 and over. And if you're younger, I want to make sure that your parents are okay with it. And I would like you to send me a private video saying, hey, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm from, tell me what country you're from. And if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine, but I will not be communicating with you on any kind of regular basis unless I know you, because you all know me. And that just makes it fair. I want to see your eyes. I want to see who I'm talking to. Okay? So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video. Do, 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 do.